Hello, guys. This is Avcoor, and I want to speak on the second hero of Contra, and that's Lance Bean. But one thing you'll notice about Lance Bean, as opposed to his battle brother Bill Rise, is that his stat distribution is a lot more focused. Um, his burst damage and his regular damage is really high for a B character, extremely high. When you look at his survivability, it's a little lower than Bill Riser's, but not by much. And his control is like whatever. It's not that great. This guy is a high damage output character. Um, you'll be shocked how well he is aged in this game, which is a very toxic game. Characters don't age well; they're easily replaced. And some characters age extremely well, like Terminator. But this guy, as a B character, has aged the best out of all the B characters. And in my opinion, he is the strongest of all B characters. Lance Bean is probably the best B character Contra has made. And I'll go into that right now. Besides his stats, he has two really awesome skills. I mean, really awesome skills. One literally twice as good as the other. And he comes like with like four passives for some reason. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Fusion gun. You produce four surrounding bullets after explosion. Unleashes fusion bomb, dealing area damage equal to 181.3% of attack plus 794 damage, and generating four surrounding bullets. If these bullets hit the enemy, they explode, dealing area damage equal to 35.1% attack plus 150 damage. So when your rage goes up to 500 points, you actually deal double damage, which is kind of insane. But managing his rage is one of the key to actually maximizing your Lance Bean strength. Fusion gun is actually better than it sounds, sadly. The fact that you can actually double his damage because his rage builds up over time when you're attacking is really good, because this is where one of the aspects of his burst damage comes from. I hate to say it, but he's a superior character to Bill Riser because of that. Because there's more mechanics going on with Lance Bean. There's not that many mechanics going on with Bill Riser. There's no like hidden tricks or anything that you can do. I mean, this is the thing that sets him apart from every other B character. Passive effect: you're unstoppable with adrenaline is in effect, and your main weapons do not consume ammo. We'll go into why certain weapons are better for Lance Bean than they are for Bill Riser because of that simple fact. Injects a hit of adrenaline, launching nearby enemies and repelling distant enemies, which is actually really good. It's not great, but it's good for him being a B character. While in effect, weapon and skill crit rate is up by 50%, which is really incredible. And attacks deal extra damage equal to 1.2% of attack, which is really good. Players who have unstoppable status can use their main weapons without depleting ammo. Increases effective duration, skill crit rate doubles, and main weapons reload automatically, which is really good. This is really good. So let's go over his passive effects. Fury, which has no skill unlock condition, oddly enough, grants 7.7 points. Sorry about that. Grants 7.7 rage points with every enemy hit by the main weapon. Effect levels up with Lance. Effect levels up when Lance has acquired 500 or more rage points. However, 500 rage points are expended each time the skill is used. Up to 1,000 rage points may be accrued at any one time. This is really good. Fury is actually really good for something that's free. And this weapon you can get like anywhere, so it's kind of weird. Feel the adrenaline rush. Main weapons do not consume ammo. Does not apply to the following weapons. Um, Rocket launchers, throwers, bows, and grenade launchers, which would have been freaking broken. But I think they should have let him have that. I think they should have let him have it, but that's okay. Replenish ammo is really good. This is what makes him like so OP as a B character. The fact that he doesn't consume ammunition, he just fires away. You'll see that in the videos. He just fires away. It's incredible. Fusion gun. Fusion gun produces 4 rounds that surround the enemy following explosion. This you can get from your guild shop. You can just get it to 3 over time in guild shop. So that's not a big deal to get this weapon. And this actually increases the effect of his fusion gun, which is already explained in the description. Outrage increases crit damage by 50%, which is really stupid. That's why certain weapons are better with him than Bill Riser because he gets increased crit damage. That's why. And this one, plasma thrower, you can get from your from training field. Um, you can actually get it from the boss missions. Same with this. So these weapons are easy to acquire. They're not a big deal. So with this character, he's mid range. Um, he's long range too, and he can do close range. He can do close range better than Bill Riser can, but he's not great at it. He can do long range too. You really want him in mid range because you want him to teeter back and forth and kill things. Because his job is to kill stuff. He has no other purpose than to kill stuff. Because his assist is low, his survival is low, his control is low, his moves low. So he's got to be in mid range to get his job done. And his job is to kill stuff. So we'll go to what weapons help him kill stuff. Shadow Inferno Cannon is really good with him. I think it's his best weapon because he can actually increase the damage. And in Dark Flame Crit, increases weapon crit damage by 648. Combined with his passive, I mean, this is massive damage. And you have firing rate with this. There's a lot of reasons why and you get Shadow Impact. Sparkling Flyer, when if you ever get that, and he's got firepower advancement. This is one of his best weapons, hands down. Any assault rifle is good. I won't go into assault rifles. Shadow Cannon is a good mention. Uh, Golden Gatling is really good. It's super good for him because he has preheat crit. It increases your crit damage on top of his passive, which is insane. You also get amplified damage and you get locked target. Locked target actually works really well with Lance Bean since his damage output is high because his skills allow him to repeatedly shoot things. So locked target is actually really good for him. Even Gatling Mastery, if you ever get it, and Pierce Mastering, it's really good for him. Let me see one more weapon that I think is good. Mm, Lightning laser cannon's all right. I think because you get energy crit, you get energy amplification, you get critical mastery, and which is really good at stacks on them. But most people won't use that in PvP. So yeah, I think the I gotta get these notifications off. I think overall the cannons, even Golden Crusher is really good, even though he cannot rapidly spam it. I actually think that's better than the energy cannon because you get explosive rocket, which boosts your pierce. You get rampage rocket, yeah, which actually shoots 3, and your crit damage goes up with critical mastery, and you get Crusher Z. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is like a really good weapon for him. So overall, his weapon selection is a little better than Bill Rider's. Even sniper rifle is actually really good, oddly enough, because you get penetration, which gives you pierce damage, you get speed demon, which increases his speed, which he can really use. And you get your pierce up and increase your pierce even more. Yeah, it's all right. It's not the best. And when you get Human Slayer, that's really good too. So I think his weapon selection is better than Bill's, but he does have weaknesses, obviously, and we'll go into those real quick, which is obviously, real obvious. But I'll explain them. Low HP, no assists, no control. If he doesn't kill, he doesn't add anything else to your team. If you're in 3v3, he doesn't add anything unless he kills, and you just a wasted spot. And if you don't get in position properly or you don't know what you're doing, it can really hurt you. So he has like a higher learning curve. As being a B character, it demands you apply more skill. Like someone like Lance, Iron Lance doesn't require as much skill. Vera doesn't require as much skill. He requires more skill. And if he gets hit, he just gets hit. He takes it like he just takes it to the face. His assist is low, so he can't assist anybody. He can't help out his friends. So he's really got to get in there and kill stuff. And if he doesn't do that, he's toast. So think on that. But I think of all the B characters, this is the one that you should invest some time into. And if you like my content, the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. Have a great day and goodbye.